why bother? You know, like why bother drumming up all that stuff from my past and having to relive those experiences and those memories? And look, I'm just going to tough it out. I'm going to be okay. I just really don't want to go to the problem of unveiling all that stuff. I mean, because if I told somebody, then either my parents would, ground me for 40 years, or it involved this massive internal family drama that I don't want to just blow up. So I'm just going to kind of stuff my stuff, move on with my life. But, if you had to convince somebody, why bother now going to the hard work of healing, and just explain like how sometimes the depth of these wounds can even be an impediment to your vocation, not only discovering the vocation, but actually being able to enter into it fully. So what would you say to that person? It's just kind of on the fence of like, look, I know I got some stuff, but man, to go to those deep, dark places, that doesn't seem real appealing to me. I'd rather just kind of grind it out.
Yeah, I think it's a real concern. If somebody's been sexually abused and they bring it up and the whole family's a mess. And so the first thing is just to empathize with the struggle of that. They've kept it buried for a reason. And actually two reasons. One is because it's too painful internally to deal with. And secondly, it's too difficult relationally, whether it's breaking up with a bad relationship or exposing something in the family. So I think that's the first thing, is just being with somebody in the struggle and the fear of that, and then helping them see why they came in the first place. Why did they bring it up in the first place? Because they're suffering so intensely right now, and it does affect them in the present. It affects them in a tremendous way. It's like, why would you want to have an arm if you didn't have an arm? If you're walking around without a full capacity, even though it'd be difficult to go through the surgery to get that resolved, it's worth it. Why do you fix a broken bone? It's painful to fix it, but it's sure better to walk. And as you said, I've met so many people that haven't dealt with it, and they get into marriage, or they get into their profession, or they get into ministry, like as a priest or religious sister, and then it's really difficult to bring up, because it's, they're in a situation where they're supposed to present love and holiness and everything else that everybody needs, and so doing it now, whenever it comes up, is really the best time to do it, even though it's really threatening.
It's interesting that you bring up they go into ministry, they go into the priesthood. Do you think sometimes people almost externalize their healing process by giving it to other people when they haven't given it to themselves? It's just like, I'm so in need of encountering God's love, of encountering God's mercy, of his healing. I'll just busy myself with trying to give that to other people, to kind of live a surrogate vicarious life through other people by all the good stuff I'm doing for them, instead of sitting still and being the one to receive.
Yeah, I think so. I can relate to that, because I was a therapist for a number of years before I started to deal with my own healing process. And there's your heart knows and has compassion for the people around you, and so you naturally move to help them. But until you've dealt with it yourself, you're really not helping them. It's as we experience it for ourselves that we can help other people.
Hey there, I hope you enjoyed that little clip, but if you want to see the whole episode where this came from, just click the link here. And in the meantime, we want to invite you to help us share this message, and there's a couple things you can do real quick. Number one, if you like or comment or share this video, YouTube will actually show it to more people. Also, don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell. We release videos every single day, and you'll be notified as soon as those come out. If you want to help us also to spread this message, you can support us at patreon.com/Jason Evert. That helps us to create these videos and show them to the whole world. God bless.